They're watching you. They know your weaknesses. They're planting seeds of doubt. They know how to bend your mind to their will. Watch, learn and implement, or become a victim. The choice is yours.
You ever want to manipulate somebody, but you just never knew how to do it properly? Basically just watered down like top 10 things to make this person like you or make you irresistible, you know. I've never actually watched any of these videos before because I always thought it was stupid on the surface level, so why would I dig deeper? 6 dark psychology tips to be aware of. Ooh.
Do you know what dark psychology?
Yo, immediately this voice is so creepy. Like, I swear the people who make these videos just can't make a regular YouTube video. It is so weird.
The bystander effect. The bystander effect is the social phenomenon where individuals are less likely to help in an emergency.
This isn't really dark psychology tips. This is more just kind of common sense and what we see either in history or just every day. Like, I mean, this is a pretty cookie cutter. And how many views does this have? This has, okay, 138,000 views. I mean, in comparison to the 12 million subscribers of this channel, this is just cookie cutter advice. 15 dark psychology tips used by manipulators. This is like watching a 3 a.m. like FNAF video by like, I don't know, Johnny Somalia or something. So let's see what the channel's looking like. I haven't investigated this channel. It only has 73,000 subs, which isn't anything to cough at. I have 110. Of course, that one character from that one movie, from that one scene on TikTok. I know you know.
When I was 16, I won a great victory.
Oh, they have the laws of power on here. Oh, what a treat. What a treat this channel is. We don't encourage you to become the next Hannibal Lecter or Light why can't I pronounce that word? Whatever. We're not responsible if you end up in jail or therapy. Ooh.
By subtly diminishing their accomplishments, you can erode their confidence.
Why would you want to do this? Like, you just have to be an awful person to want to break someone's confidence down. And also, this is very clearly just like an AI generated video where they essentially just put this through ChatGPT for all the scripting, and then they just have random clips, put some cool effects over it, and then some like AI generated subtitles, probably, because this channel this is definitely an automated YouTube channel.
2. Nouns versus verbs.
Wait. So you're telling me dark psychology tip number 2 is nouns versus verbs? Okay, little grammar lesson for you kids out there.
Noun.
Verb.
So I don't see how basic 2nd grade grammar can be used in this situation. Okay, hold on. Let me put my thinking cap on. I have a physics degree. I should be able to accurately guess what this means. This is tricky because it's clearly going to have a negative effect on the outcome, essentially. So I have absolutely nothing because this is dumb, but whatever.
Manipulators use nouns instead of verbs to include others in a group. For example, instead of saying, I like drinking wine, you should say, I'm a wine drinker. Drinking.
This whole thing about nouns versus verbs is to exclude other people. Come on, let's wrap it up.
An easy way to make conversation or fill in awkward silences is by asking people questions about themselves.
So far, I don't know if he's done here, but dark psychology tip number 4 is to ask questions. Yeah, I'm not finishing this video. This video is 12 minutes. I'm 3 minutes in with some skips and I'm already done. Now here's a real juicy one. Here's the real juicy video. Same creator, by the way. How to manipulate any girl using dark psychology. I'm telling you, if you follow this video, you might end up in jail at some point in your life.
Skip a single second. This could be the last video you ever need to watch on pulling girls. Now hold on.
Whoa. Wait, was that a dead body?
Skip a single second. This could be the last video you ever need to watch on pulling girls.
Why would the first 5 seconds include why would the first 5 seconds include, obviously this is all animated, but an animated dead woman like hanging?
I spent that time watching over 100 videos on dark psychology.
Oh, wait. Let me lock in. The knowledge I'm about to share is powerful and can be dangerous if used wrong. So, be responsible and use this power wisely. And just don't use these on your grandmas. Why would you use any, you know what? You got it.
One way to do this is through a technique called anchoring. Imagine you're both on a date, grab your phone and check it for about half a minute with a serious expression.
So you're pretending to be Jason Bourne, basically.
After a minute or so, you come back with a drink or snack, looking calm and happy, and say, "Here you go." Confused, she might ask if everything is all right.
The thing is, when someone asks if everything's okay, they're probably just being a decent person. Like, they're not really what I don't get the point of this, because you're still coming back with nothing to say.
You're reflecting their inner world, making them feel truly seen and understood. This will create a sense of connection and comfort between you and her, making her more likely to be open to your advances. Now let's talk about what drives women.
Whoa. That the riser was crazy. Also, that advice is bullshit, but that riser was crazy. Yeah, nah, I'm telling you, you are going to jail. Oh, wait, hold on. We're learning about women. Hold on.
Listen up. Women are not looking for Prince Charming anymore. They want a dude who can fix them and doesn't leave his dirty socks on the floor. Basically,
I'd pray for this lost soul, but I'm not even religious. Something about this voice talking about women is very unsettling. Like, even if this was said from a regular person, it'd be weird, but it's just a little extra weird when you know it's not coming from a human voice. Good lord, this content is so hard to watch. It's just the same thing. But I still got one more video. These 10 dark psychology tricks should be illegal.
There's a set of concealed psychological techniques that
We're back with this, not the auto-generated voice again. So we already have the stock footage, and we already have auto-generated voice, which probably means the script was made by ChatGPT. So let's see if I could guess some of these tricks. So I'm going to say we have negging, which is basically you're joking, but in a mean way type of thing. Some sort of reverse psychology going on. There's probably going to be something like a Pavlov's dog response. So that's 3. Can I think of at least 2 more? The fact that I can't think of anything is probably good. I'm not chronically online and desperate like this.
because can get you your cause. You must have heard that
I should have guessed this. They mentioned it in one of the other videos.
Number 9, non-reactivity.
You gotta be nonchalant. Yeah, okay.
Number 5, mirroring.
Why? I'm skipping this, bro. These cookie cutter, generic, dark psychology videos where it's just ChatGPT scripts and automated voices with stock footage, no originality to it. Long story short, I hope to any kids watching, don't follow this advice. Just be yourself as long as you're not hurting anybody. If you are, well, don't do that.